Functional training has its origins in rehabilitation. Physical and occupational therapists and chiropractors often use this approach to retain patients with movement disorders. Interventions are designed to incorporate task and context-specific practice in areas meaningful to each patient with an overall goal of functional independence. For example, exercises that mimic that patients did at home or work may be included in treatment in order to help them return to their lives or jobs after an injury or surgery. Thus, if a patient's job required repeatedly heavy lifting, rehabilitation would be targeted towards heavy lifting. If the patient were a parent of young children, it would be targeted towards moderate lifting and endurance, and if the patient were a marathon runner, training would be targeted towards rebuilding endurance. However, treatments are designed and after careful consideration of the patient's condition, what he or she would like to achieve, and ensuring goals of treatment are realistic and achievable. Functional training attempts to adapt or develop exercises which allow individuals to perform the activities of daily life more easily and without injuries. In the context of bodybuilding, functional training involves mainly weight-bearing activities targeted at core muscles of the abdomen and lower back. Fabio Martella wrote that most fitness facilities have a variety of weight training machines which target and isolate specific muscles. As a result, the movements do not necessarily bear any relationship to the movements people make in their regular activities or sports. In rehabilitation, training does not necessarily have to involve weight-bearing activities but can target any task or a combination of tasks that a patient is having difficulty with. Balance training, for example, is often incorporated into a patient's treatment plan if it has been impaired after injury or disease. Components of a functional exercise program. To be effective, a functional exercise program should include a number of different elements which can be adapted to an individual's needs or goals, based on functional tasks directed towards everyday life activities. Individualized, a training program should be tailored to each individual. Any program must be specific to the goals of an individual, focusing on meaningful tasks. It must also be specific to the individual's state of health, including presence or history of injury. An assessment should be performed to help guide exercise selection and training load. Integrated. It should include a variety of exercises that work on flexibility, core, balance, strength, and power, focusing on multiple movement planes. Progressive. Progressive training steadily increases the difficulty of the task. Periodized. Mainly by training with disturbed practice and varying the tasks. Repeated frequently. Use of real-life object manipulation. Performed in context-specific environments. Feedback should be incorporated following performance. Self-feedback of success is used as well as trainer-therapist feedback. Functional training helps provide you with the strength, stability, and mobility you need to thrive in your life and sports. You use basic functional movement patterns like pushing, pulling, hinging, squatting, rotating, carrying, and gait patterns, walking and running every day. Functional training utilizes exercises that improve your movement proficiency in these primary patterns to give you an edge so you can achieve your goals safely and with good health. Regardless of your fitness goals, abilities, or limitations, functional training should be a part of your exercise routine. What is circuit training? Circuit training is a type of functional training. Basically, circuit training is done by performing one exercise after another, in a circuit obviously. For example, you might perform a set of squats, followed by a set of upright rows, followed by curls, etc. Often, people only consider weightlifting type exercises as part of circuit training, but other anaerobic or aerobic work can be included. Exercises are often performed with little or no rest between them. However, they should vary on the type of circuit you are completing. Why circuit train? There are many reasons to use circuit training, including time. Circuits shorten gym sessions and are time efficient. Lean up. Training with circuits in a particular way has been shown to get people ripped, improves conditioning and muscular endurance. Works whole body. Contrary to popular belief, there is nothing wrong in doing full body sessions 2 to 4 times per week. Circuit training can be done outside the gym and without equipment. Strength circuits. A strength circuit consists of weight-bearing, strength-focused exercises. You may perform a strength circuit using bodyweight exercises, free weight exercises, or machine-based exercises. A combination of all of these modes of strength training could be part of a strength circuit. Cardio circuits. You can make your cardiovascular workout more interesting by performing a cardio circuit. A cardio circuit might include a quick succession of moves such as jumping jacks, speed skaters, jump squats, burpees, and jumping rope. Another alternative is to perform a circuit by visiting 5 or more different cardio machines, doing a short burst on each to raise your heart rate. For example, warm up on the treadmill, then sprint for 2 minutes. Immediately move to the step mill and step up at a rapid pace for 2 minutes. Jump on the stationary bike and pedal up a very steep hill for 2 minutes. Move to the elliptical and hit your stride speed as fast as possible for another 2 minutes. Finish the circuit with 2 minutes of intense rowing on the rowing ergometer. Complete the circuit 2 to 3 times for a complete 20 to 30 minute routine. Strength and cardio. A circuit combining strength training moves with cardio can burn up to 10 calories per minute, according to Fitness magazine. In this type of circuit, a strength training move, such as squats, is immediately followed by a cardio move, such as sprinting the length of a basketball court, followed by another strength move such as push-ups. The circuit can be a total body workout by including a strength move for each of the major muscle groups. Sport-specific. Sport-specific circuit would be designed for athletes looking to improve their performance in a particular sport. For example, a running circuit might include leg and core strengthening exercises interspersed among half-mile race pace runs on the treadmill. Other sports-specific circuits include kickboxing circuits, alternative core, shoulder and gluteal strength moves with punching and kicking segments, and football circuits alternating agility drills with weight training.
So I'm Binayak Tamang. I just got into CrossFit and functional fitness. I'm training to become a trainer in Gymkhana. I used to work as a football coach in Delhi for about 2 years, but now I'm getting into functional fitness and I think this is the thing for me and I want to push myself to the limits now. So the day the gym opened, like about 5 months, nearly 5 months back, I got to the gym. I've been hearing about CrossFit a lot, so I went to their website, got out a WOD. A WOD is basically the workout of the day. So WOD can vary from 6 minutes to about 30-35 minutes. So I chose one of the most basic workouts called the Fran, which is basically, it's a combination of 21-15-9. So you do 21 thrusters, 21 pull-ups, 15 thrusters, 15 pull-ups, 9 thrusters, 9 pull-ups. So once I did that, the feeling that I had inside of me after completing that WOD, it was one of the best feelings that I've felt in a long time. And I felt I could really do this, so I've just been at it since, and it's been about 5 months and I want to continue doing this for a long time to come. So right now I can't really say that I'm an expert, but I want to become an expert trainer, and yeah, so that's my main goals. So I've always been into sports. I play a lot of sports, so I consider myself an average athlete. So functional fitness was something that I felt I could do easily, but it's not really an easy task. It's not really easy. The workouts aren't really as easy as I thought it would be, but that's what pushes me. The fact that I see progress every week. I see progress every other 10 days, 14 days, 30 days. And the progress report itself drives me to do better, learn more, see the basics, like the nitty-gritty stuff. So functional fitness basically trains you to work your muscles together. And functional fitness is a type of training that makes you do day-to-day lives better. For instance, lifting a bucket or climbing the stairs or rock climbing, or like, you know, anything that you can do, like climb a wall or something. That's something that you might have to do any day. It's not given that you are gonna do it, but functional fitness trains you to do that better. And it trains you to do the unknown and the unknowable, and rather prepare yourself better for that. So I've been on this journey for about 4 or 5 months now, and I wouldn't really say I've achieved much, but in the coming future I want to become a good trainer, so that's my main goal. Right now it's more about learning everything, the basics, the fundamentals, everything, but in time I want to have enough knowledge to train people and teach them how to actually do everything and how to work out, what's good for you, what's bad for you, what diet plans to follow. So in time, that's my main goal. So the first time I heard about the powerlifting competition in Pump, Tyson told me about it. He told me that he had participated and he had won everything that was there to win. And I was not really into powerlifting, but he also told me that there was a circuit training part of it as well, which I was definitely interested in, but I was still discouraged and I didn't really have the drive in me to push myself to do it. But I've been training with Tyson a lot, and he's a 21-year-old kid and he's deadly. And that he pushes me a lot, he's encouraged me a lot, so he told me, get into it, do it, it'll be good for you. So I was like, yeah, why not? So that's how I'm getting into it. In terms of fitness and powerlifting or circuit training, yes, this is my first competition. So the powerlifting competition consists of bench presses, squats and deadlifts. The circuit training competition focuses on deadlifts and box jump burpees. So it's the same thing, I think 21, 15, 9 or maybe less. So you do 21 deadlifts of 90 kilos, 85 kilos and 21 burpees. So instead of just jumping on the burpees, you jump on a box. So that makes it a little tougher. So that's the main circuit. Encourage yourself, don't be disheartened and discourage yourself if you're fat or weak or unhealthy. I think everyone is just starting. Once you start, that's the main thing. It's just tenacity and it's just consistency after that. I think everyone can do this, especially functional fitness. I think everyone should know a bit about functional fitness, because rather than going to the gym and doing bicep curls, I think you could actually do something different that will be fun and it won't be boring also. Basically, when we first start functional fitness, the most important thing for us would be to start off with stretches. So for that, we usually use this. This is a PVC pipe. This is similar to a barbell. So it gives us the feel of a barbell without the weights of a barbell. So we use this to do stretches and to practice techniques. So before any workout, we use this. After that, we do a little bit of warm-up. We do a few exercises, or we use the row machine, or we use skipping ropes, or we use the assault bike, or we run. That's a basic warm-up. After that, we could take it a bit forward by doing things like push-ups, sit-ups, or pull-ups. So once everything is done and once we feel like our body is completely ready for our workout, then we get to our workout. Today's workout for me would be the box jump burpees and a deadlift. So I will demonstrate to you how the whole thing collaborates and forms. So your pump ko powerlifting competition ma. The first part would be the powerlifting part, which Tyson and all are competing in. The second one is where I'm going to be competing. It's the circuit training. So it consists of deadlifts and box jump burpees. So you do 21 deadlifts, then you do 21 box jump burpees. 15, 15, 9, 9. So I guess a good timing should be under 7 minutes. And yeah, that should be it.